cross ice past the Monaco. Monaco fires it. Never Sophia Monaco. Chicago,
White out, man, comes in first shot. Put a stick on knock to three. Elena gets in and just blows him up.
taking on the Sault Ste. Marie Greyhounds. Your starting lineup for Coach Courtney's squad is going to be Alexis Bornhoff, Sarah Reeder, and Ella Scotty up front. It's going to be Schwartz and G on D. Caroline Hurst has the net, 15 minutes on the clock. Scotty wins the faceoff back there to Schwartz. Schwartz sends one forward inside the zone for the Greyhounds. Kicked right out the other way, but he collected by G here at center ice, pulls it back inside her own zone. Carries a little bob pass off to Reeder. Reeder in front of the Mission benches. Now poke check by the Greyhounds, picked up by Bornhoff in front of the penalty boxes. And here comes the Greyhounds in front of Gianna. Takes her off in the right wing corner, shoves her down behind the net of Hurst. Blocked by G once again. Keep hanging on. It's going to be number 51. And back behind the net, we're going to get a penalty here. Mission are going to be shorthanded right away. Referee doesn't even know. Does the referee even know who he's calling a penalty on? Referee doesn't even know who the penalty's on. Just call the tripping penalty, and it's going to be the Mission shorthanded here. Alexis Bornhoff to serve the penalty. That's kind of weird at 14:33. This penalty kill brought to you by Classic Packaging of Northbrook, Illinois. Classic Packaging. You can't have a penalty without a box. Knuckling up and out of the zone by, I'm not even sure who's out there right now. It's going to be Tubble and Pazin on the blue line. Pazin, Ella Scotty and Mac Regan are your front wingers. Pazin ties it up in front of the penalty boxes. They're coming across. It's going to be Tubble. Slams it up and out of play into the Mission benches. And we'll get a whistle at 1:31 remaining on that Classic Packaging PK. 14:04 remaining here in the first. So Bornhoff's going to serve the trip, even though I don't think the girl actually tripped. I think she fell under her own power, but, you know, I wasn't down there to see it from my perspective. So your lineup now looks like it's going to be Sophia Monaco and Sophia Adelino. Blue liners are going to be R&B. Firing a shot from the point, blocked by Roth. Back out to the half wall now, picked up by the Sioux. The Greyhounds back into the right wing corner. Roth going to work, chips it up down low, takes a handle on it, sends it off here to the near side. It's going to be kept in by the Greyhounds, picked off by Adelino and Monaco. Monaco poke check is going to take her into the left wing corner. Curling around here to the near side, goes far side, left to right, sends it out to the point. Monaco comes trucking out. Back into the right hash mark. So we're going to fire a shot, blocked by Roth. High right side. Monaco comes trucking in hard. Forced her to throw it underneath the net. Down on the right wing corner. Roth coming in now. Monaco resetting. Right wing hash marks. Here comes Monaco. Forced her to go right side. Poke check by Roth. Firing a shot. Saved by Hurst. And we'll get a whistle with 13:22 to go here in the period. 49 seconds on that Classic Packaging PK. Coach Courtney goes for the line change. Your lineup now. Regan and Scotty up front. Schwartz and G on D. Face off to the right wing, so a little left of Hurst. In the slot goes Schwartz, then Regan. Ella Scotty taking the face off. Monaco moves over to the hash marks now. Scotty wins it into the right wing corner for G. G comes across, backhands it up near Jalmers to Stout towards the near side for Mac Regan. Back battling it out with two. Schwartz coming in for support now. Up off the boards behind the corner for Gianna in front of the Zandors. Sends one forward towards Ella Scotty. Kicked it out to the half wall in front of Mission benches. Back in the hands of Gianna, who's going to throw in at the glass. Knuckling out of the zone, knocked down by the Greyhounds. Going to be Ella Scotty on a forecheck. Ella Scotty punches it inside the zone. It's going to be Scotty and Mac Regan giving chase with 24 seconds to go on that Classic Packaging PK. Greyhounds right past Regan here in front of Gianna. Carrying it wide left now. Mac's still on the back check. That's off sides. And we're going to get a whistle at 12:49 to go here in this first period. And the Mission go for a line change. Lineup now is going to be Schneider and Link up front. Pazin and Tubble on the blue line. Link wins one forward here towards the right wing side. Right in front of us, the Greyhounds pulling it back, going right up the ice here on the near side. Cut off by Tubble. Tubble slams one back out of the zone. 9 seconds to go on that Classic Packaging PK. It's going to be Schneider, knocked it up in the air, catches it, drops it down off her jersey there in front of the Greyhound benches. And it's cut off by Morgan Link. Greyhounds ringing off here to the near side. Picked up by Tubble. Tubble tripped up there. Going to send one in deep, but she gets shoved into the wall. Down on the right wing corner for Lily Myers. Myers sends it off to the far side. That Classic Packaging PK is over, and we're even strength. It's Myers, Schneider, and Link up front. Tubble and Pazin on the blue line. It's Link in the left wing corner now, down behind the goal line. Picks up the loose change against the Sioux off to the far side. And the Greyhounds looking to move it up the ice here on the far side. Going cross ice. Lost her stick. Is going to be one of the defensemen. It's picked up by Link. Link pulls and fires a shot. Stick saved by the goaltender in the left wing corner. It's going to be Link comes trucking in along with Schneider. Chip down low back for Kyla. Kyla goes Rook, curling around to her forehand and trying to send it back over to the point for Pazin, but no go, cut off by the Greyhounds. And it comes off left to right here on the near side. Reversing the ice is going to be Sue. All the way out past Pazin. And it's going to be all the way right in front of the Mission now. Mission benches. Pazin right up the ice for Lily Myers. Myers, top right circle, comes down right, hash marks, makes a move into the right wing corner. Cut off by Sault Ste. Marie. And in the right wing corner it goes, battling it out with Lily Myers. It's going to be Schneider. Pazin coming in. Here comes Lyric Bessie. Helen Lane on the ice now. Helen circling like a shark there. Bessie switching here to the near side defense. And here comes her partner, Tater Roth. A little R&B on D. And here comes the Greyhounds right in front of us. Left by Helen Lane. Knocked it loose right in front of the blue line there. Knocked up the air by Bessie. Swatted at by Lily Myers. Picked up by Lyric. Lyric trying to fan one over here to the near side for Helen Lane. Helen comes in, chips it forward. It's Helen Lane with a little bit of a step. Right dot. Puck protects and fires a shot right into the glove of the goaltender. And she smothers the rebound as it popped out with 10:58 to go here in the first. And Mission completes the line change. Your lineup now is going to be Helen Lane along with Chuck and Sullivan. It's R&B on D from left to right. Face off over to Lyric. Lyric walks it in, sends it down behind the goal line for Chuck. Just past the reaching hands of Charlie, swinging off to the far side. Mia Sullivan on the defensive side of it. 2-on-2 battle. Charlie trying to push it forward. She rips through it into the corner, harassing the defender of the Greyhounds as it swung off here to the near side. And it's picked up by Bessie. Bessie, right hash marks. Helen Lane covering D. With Lyric backing off. Helen makes her way back in. Chuck sends it over to the corner for Sullivan. Sullivan curls back around to her forehand. Here in the right hash marks. Hangs onto it. Backhand pass over to Helen as they cycle it down low. Now Helen carries it up top of the right circle towards blue line. Sends it right back into the corner for Mia. Going to work are the Greyhounds now as they pick Mia's pocket and sent off to the far side. Pitching in hard is going to be Tate Roth. Pass Tate. Picked up by Helen Lane, who throws one high into the netting and out of play it goes. And we'll get a whistle and a face-off. It's going to end up, I believe, just outside the zone as it was backhanded off by Helen. Maybe they're saying it was tipped by a Greyhound. Your lineup now, Bornhoft along with Reeder and Scotty up front. It's going to be Schwartz and G on D. Face-off won by Reeder. Into the hands of Ella Scotty. Scotty cuts back to the outside, looking to get it over to G. Throws right back in the corner for Bornhoff. Bornhoff cuts back here, curls around. She's pinned in. Ella Scotty coming in for support along with Reeder. Bornhoff hanging on to it, knocked off the puck by the Greyhounds, and here they're coming up in front of Schwartz on a 2-on-2. Center ice, poke checked away by Reeder on the back check. On the far side for Ella Scotty. And into the hands of Gianna, who shoves it right back out of the zone in front of the Mission benches. Bornhoff coming in, trying to get on the offensive side of it. Scotty goes down in front of the penalty boxes now. Trying to push it back. Bornhoff over to Monaco. Monaco to Schwartz. Schwartz across center. Here she goes towards the goal line. Right wing side. It's going to be offsides. Is going to be the call. And we're going to get a whistle at 9:37. I'm going to try to see if I can back this camera up a little bit here. Woo. Yeah, that might be a little better, folks. It's Reeder on your face-off. It's Gianna carrying it wide left. Top left circle, sends one in front of the net. Right wing corner, bringing around here to the near side. Bodied off the puck in the corner is going to be Scotty along with Reeder. Bornhoff backing off right dot. Here comes the third Greyhound coming in to join the fray. Bornhoff now comes in, knocks it loose. The puck is still ringing around down in the right wing corner. Coming away with it is going to be Bornhoff. Bornhoff pinned in by one. Here comes Ella Scotty for support now. Backing off, Reeder trying to get open in that slot. Now she's going to make her way towards the fray and then bounces out of it. Coming over is going to be Bornhoff. Bornhoff hangs on to it, still harassed by one. Loose change collected by Ella Scotty. Sent off here to the far side for G. G knuckles one up in the air, back in the hands of Ella Scotty. And it's 3 red jerseys all over Ella Scotty. Here comes Bornhoff. Poke check by G. Puck is twirling end over end here on the near side. Coming out of the zone is going to be the Greyhounds. Right in front of us, in front of Schwartz. Schwartz is going to carry her off, put her in the wall, and Quinn's going to the box. Interference is going to be the call. .8:44 to go here. And the Missioner's shorthanded once again. This penalty kill brought to you by Dunkin' Donuts Coffee. America runs on Dunkin'. Dunkin' Donuts Coffee, the official coffee of the Chicago Mission. Parents, your penalty killers out there now are going to be Schneider along with Morgan and Link. Blue liners are going to be Tubble and Pazin. It's going to be Kyla going to work in the left wing corner, hanging on to it as she holds on to the puck, gives it over to Morgan Link in the slot. Poke checked away by the Greyhounds, and here they're coming out of the zone right in front of us across center ice. Poke checked away from Morgan Link. Morgan looked, oh boy, she could have had a handle on that one. It would have been a breakaway for Link. And back the other way for the Greyhounds. Poke checked away by Schneider, popped up in the air by Pazin. High off the jerseys of the Greyhounds into the hands of Morgan Link. Morgan gets to it at center and sends it in deep. Brings around, $1.25 remaining on that Dunkin' Donuts PK. In the left wing corner, Morgan's got her pinned in. Kyla Schneider waiting on. Morgan takes down the girl. It's 2 red jerseys. Backing off this Link. She puts a body on it now. Link, bottom left circle, couldn't get to it as the puck trickles out towards the blue line. Pazin stepped up early and knocked it loose, but it's going to be a one-on-one in front of Tubble. Coming across, firing a shot. Stick save easy for Hurst. In the left wing corner, rebounded out front for the Greyhounds. Chipped away by Pazin, or Tubble rather. It's going to be Schneider. Schneider, one hands it forward. It's Kyla, right hash marks, coming down bottom right circle, patiently waiting for help to arrive. Kyla taken down in the left wing corner, and it's going to be Mac Regan on the forecheck now. Out to the left point behind Gianna. Here comes the Greyhounds as Gianna recovers in position. Sends one past G. Bring around from right to left. It's going to be Roth going to work now. Roth along with Regan. Here comes Eliscotti. Right in the slot as Gianna's got a girl tied up. Head out to the left point for Mac. Knocked down by Mac. Back in the left wing half wall now. Backing off is Roth. 30 seconds to go on that Dunkin' Donuts PK. Out past Regan. Top of the left circle over to the right side. Coming over is Eliscotti. High point. Mac comes out now. Fires one low. Kicked away by Roth. Chipped towards Mac Regan. Mac's going to get it at her feet here. Sends one knuckling end over end. Gorbatenko style flip into the right wing corner for Eliscotti. Eliscotti beats the Greyhound to the puck. She had Mac Regan in the slot. Ella, bottom right circle towards the net. The goaltender's going to cover it, and we're going to get a whistle. Still don't like where I'm at here. I have to try to move this again. Let's see. That might be a little better. I keep monkeying with it. Back over here. Let's see. Yeah, I think we got a better view now. Lost some of the net in the corner here. Looks like that might be my best angle. Sorry, folks, for having a monkey with it. 8 seconds to go here on the Dunkin' Donuts PK. Your penalty killers out there now are going to be Chuck and Helen Lane. Blue liners are going to be Tubble and Pazin. Off to the far side, here comes the Greyhounds out of the pent point to Pazin, who sends one back in, and that's the end of your power play, or your Dunkin' Donuts PK. So it's Helen, Chuck, and Mia Sullivan on there now. Tubble and Pazin on the blue line. Tubble sends one down behind the net for Helen. Helen's got Sullivan right in the slot. Sullivan for the one-timer, just misses on the connection. Poke check by Pazin, sent right back in. Hennemission regroup, come back on side. In between the legs of the defender of the Greyhounds here. Cut off by Mia Sullivan. Sullivan picked it up, top of the right circle, pulls the shot, fires it, and rebound behind the net. Helen Lane coming in to loosen it up. Picked up by Sullivan. Tubble creeping in the high slot there. Back over the hands of Helen Lane. Helen over to Emerson. Emerson, right point. Fires one. Tipped by Chuck into the hands of Sullivan. Saved by the goaltender in the right wing corner. The puck trickles off here to the near side. Greyhounds trying to cut it off or send it out of the zone. Push it up forward here to Heavy. Pazin's going to get a hold of it. Here's the puck was loose and bouncing around. Sends one towards the net. Intercepted by Tubble. Tubble right up the boards here for Sullivan. Sullivan across center ice now. Top of the right circle coming in. Makes a move to the outside. And underneath the net in the left wing corner. It's going to be Mac Regan along with Sophia Monaco. Mac blocks it up for shin guards. Greyhounds coming up for the cross ice pass. Mac on the back check now. Past the reaching hands of Monaco. Tied up by Bessie. Puck in the blue line there. Monaco gets it, drops it for Adelino. It's a Sophia sandwich with a Regan filling. Here comes Adelino, top of the right circle. Fires one low, just missing on the pad on the left side. Monaco tied it up. Then the Greyhounds pick it off. Here Kona. Cross ice right in front of us. It's going to be Adelino who's going to get to it first. Otto, top of the right circle, coming down right there. Fires one out. Big kick save off to the left wing side. Monaco comes in to tie it up. Knocked down and kept in by Roth. Roth along with Otto and Monaco in front of the Greyhound benches. Monaco battling it out, takes the girl down, chipped it forward from Mac Regan. It's the Greyhounds at their own blue line. Swat at by Adelino. Backhanded forward, cut off by Bessie. Bessie knuckles one high into the air. It's Sophia Monaco in a foot race. Sauce back out of the zone by the Greyhounds. Picked up by Bessie, who's going to slam one in deep. It's Bessie, so gets the rebound. It was knocked down by the Greyhounds. Back right into the right wing corner. Bessie on the forecheck. It's Schneider and Link making their way onto the ice. Adelino, the lone forechecker in front there. And it's going to go back down to the left wing corner for Link and Schneider. Link gets the loose change here, looking for Schneider. Just on the left post, no go. Sends it over to the left hash marks for Roth. Roth back in the corner for Schneider. Myers coming in now for support. Schneider goes down. Lily picks up the loose change, kicks it off to the right wing corner. Lily gets it here to the near side. Comes across right dot. Backhand shot blocked by the Sioux. Picked up by Bessie. Bessie chips one back into the right wing corner. 4:20 to go here in the period. Over to Schneider, left wing side. Schneider trying to get it over to Myers. Blocked by the Greyhounds. Into the left wing corner, reversing the ice. Up the far side. Morgan cuts back down low, looking for a spot at the right bottom left circle. Couldn't get there. Morgan carries it off here to the near side. Bob pass to the right point for Bessie. Bessie curls and fires. Tipped up in the air by Myers. Bouncing puck, top of the right circle. Chipped by Myers, back in the hands of Lyric. Lyric goes backhand, spinorama pass, forehand to Myers. Bottom right circle. Lilly gets taken down. No call. Knuckle puck towards Morgan Link. Puck is still loose right in front of the goaltender. We're going to cover it up and get a whistle. And with 3:49 to go here in the first, an offensive zone faceoff for the Green Machine. Coach Courtney goes for the line change. Your lineup now, Scotty, Reeder, and Bornhoft up front. It's Schwartz and G on D from left to right. Monica wins the faceoff over from Bornhoft and chipped out of the zone, is looking for the give and go to G. No go, and it's picked up by Schwartz now as it was chipped away by the Greyhounds. Schwartz comes right back up towards Bornhoft. Bornhoft sends it forward. It's Bornhoft, Reeder, and Scotty. Tip forward for Scotty. Scotty, right Hasbrook, collects it. Makes a move forehand, backhand, forehand. Fires one in, that's it out, Scotty. Chicago mission goal! That went from Schwartz to Bornhoft to Scotty. Scotty making the move across the slot, and the Mission are up 1-0, folks. Here in the first period, 3:28. Ella Scotty on the board from Bornhoft and Schwartz. Your lineup now, Sullivan, along with Helen Lane and Chuck. Blue Liners are Tubble and Pazin. Sullivan tried to muscle one out there in the neutral zone. It was stuffed by the Greyhounds. Pazin chips one out. That puck's going to slide all the way down. No icing, gets waved off. And the Greyhounds shove it behind the net. Helen Lane on the forecheck. Slams it off here to the right wing corner. Looking for Charlie down low. Helen hangs onto it. Over to Tubble, right point. Tubble fires one low. Kicked away. Rebound out front. Juicy for somebody if it was high F3 admission. It was off. I think Sullivan was off to the left side of that. Tubble's got her tied up. There's the puck trickles off here to the left wing corner inside the Mission defensive zone. Sends it back over towards Sullivan. Sullivan chips one up forward here. Here comes Sullivan. Sullivan in a 1-2-on-1 with Chuck. Top of the right circle, right side. Fires a shot. Rebound out front for Charlie, looking for the one-hand stuffing. Saved by the goaltender, but the rebound collected by Helen Lane. Helen tries to fire one, blocked by the forward. Thrown out of the zone into the hands of Gianna. Gianna coming to the ice. Here comes Gianna break. It's Gianna. Right Hasbrook. Fires a shot. Blocker safe. Tripped up in front of the slot on the dive. No call. Picked up here. Kept in by Schwartz. Schwartz knuckles one up in the air for Bornhoft. Bornhoft, top of left circle, swatted out of the zone by the Greyhounds. And it's going to be Schwartz coming in. Left wing near side, right up the ice, off of Bornhoft's stick, right in front of us. The battle ensues. Coming in is going to be Schwartz. Backing off is going to be Reeder, picked up by the Greyhounds with 2:10 to go on the far side. Coming across, Ella Scotty kept it loose. It's picked up by Bornhoft. Bornhoft comes around right to left. Picked her pocket is going to be the Greyhounds. Reeder comes in on the defensive side of it, carries it out of the zone. Mission are going to have to regroup. Reeder hangs on. Puck protection, drops it for Schwartz. Schwartz right back up the ice here for Ella Scotty, right in front of us. Cut off by the Greyhounds, but Scotty picks up the loose change. And it's going to be Ella carrying her across in front of her own blue line, now towards the Mission benches. Buck 44 to go. Ella chips it towards the goaltender, who's going to put a cover on it and get a whistle as all three white jerseys come crashing in hard. Hoping the goalie missed it with a buck 38 to go. Well, I thought Gianna was going to get one there. Goaltender made a nice blocker save as G tried to go top shelf where Mama hides the cookies. In your lineup now is a Sophia sandwich with a Regan filling. Otto on right, Monaco on left, R&B on D. Otto on the back check. Out of the zone it goes. Monaco got her pocket picked there as the girl came from behind her. She didn't see it. And Bessie slams one back up towards Otto. Otto chips one up right here to the near side. Monaco to Regan. Regan up front. It's Regan towards the right dot. Makes a move to the hash marks. Looking for the backhand shot. Trying to shove one in one hand. No go. On the far side. Cut off by Adelino. Picked up by Monaco. Chipped it back to Regan. Regan fans on the spinorama shot. But Mac recovers and gets the inside position. Knocked it down. Fished out by Monaco. Monaco center pass for Adelino. Picked off by the Greyhounds. Up to the left point. Firing is Roth. Blocked by the winger. Roth chips it up in the air. Against once again. Blocked by the Greyhounds. Loose change collected by Lyric with 57 seconds to go. Lyric knuckling one towards Adelino. Good stick work there with hand-eye coordination by the Greyhounds. It's Sophia Monaco. Monaco across. It's Monaco in a one-on-one. Cuts across. Monaco versus three. Fires a shot. Rebound in the paint. And it's picked up by the Greyhounds. And here they come up the zone. Tip picked off by Lily Myers. Lily cuts back and hits the brakes. And it's left for Bessie. Bessie sends one across the link. Nobody there. Kylie Schneider would have been come trucking in hard there. She didn't get the change as fast as she wanted. Top of the left circle. Poke checked away by Bessie. Loose change collected by Roth with 28 seconds to go. Tate curls back. Left dot, right dot here on the near side. Passes over to Lily Myers. Myers across the blue line now, down to the right dot. Bottom of the right circle. Center pass up for Schneider. Off of Schneider's stick, back out to Link. Intercepted by the Greyhounds. And right back out of the zone they're coming. Picked up by Myers. Myers cuts it off with 11 seconds to go. Myers once again, right dot. Comes in, centering pass off the skates of the defender. Greyhounds making a move around Link. Cut off by Schneider. Schneider sauce over to Tubble. Tubble fires one. Blocked by the defender. Back in the hands of Myers with the save by the goaltender. And that sound is the end of the first period. So at the end of one, it's the Chicago Mission 1 and the Sault Ste. Marie Greyhounds 0 as we head to the first intermission. It's the ice cut intermission, folks. So you're going to be able to get yourself some time here. But this first intermission brought to you by Villaggio's Italian Ristorante in Roselle, Illinois. Villaggio's, voted the #1 Italian restaurant in Roselle by me and Rocky. Enjoy the first intermission, folks. And the first half of your player spotlight for this game, Ella Scotty. Enjoy the intermission, folks. Welcome back, folks, for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world. Let's get ready for some second period hockey. Your starting lineup for the second period is going to be Bornhoff along with Reeder and Ellis Scotty. Blue liner is going to be Schwartz and G. Bornhoff from the left dot. Fires a shot, saved by the goaltender. Rebound here to the near side. Trying to break it out, cut off by Bornhoff. Gianna pinching in hard. Gianna kept it, but pushed forward by the Greyhounds. Picked off by Bornhoff. Bornhoff could have carried across, sent it to the right wing corner. Brings it down low. In front of the Zamdors, Bornhoff gets to first, trying to centering pass towards Reeder, swatted away by the defenseman of the Greyhounds. Here they're coming, cross-ice pass in front of Schwartz, all the way towards the penalty boxes, picked up by Quinn, who sends it right back towards the penalty boxes and the mission benches. Up in the air, knocked down by Scotty. We're going to get a high stick, I believe is the call. Face-off going to go just outside the zone, right in front of the Greyhound bench. Your lineup now is going to be Otto, Regan, and Sullivan up front. It's going to be Pazin and Tubble on the blue line from left to right. In front of the Greyhound bench, pushed forward by Tubble. Tubble trying to shove one up in the air, picked up by Mac Regan. Mac trying to send one forward, knocked down by the Greyhounds. Sent right back past Emerson. Bad bounce off the boards there, picked up by Pazin. Pazin to Otto, swatted away by the Greyhounds. They're clogging up the neutral zone. Picked up in the air by Pazin. Pazin slams it down to her own hand. Back over to the hands of Sullivan. Sullivan gets across center, sends it in deep. And we're going to get an icing. Boy, that one was close, folks. We're going to bring that one all the way back. Face off to the right of Hurst in the left wing circle. Regan on your face off. Otto at left wing. Tipped it forward. Out of the zone for Otto. Otto up the ice. She goes to Mac Regan in a 2-on-1. Otto and Mac in a slot just between her skates and stick. And it's Mac here on the near side. Mac sends it down low past the reaching hands of Otolino. Coming in is going to be Sullivan. Otto picks it up. Sullivan on the defensive side of it. Now she gets on the offensive side. And Sullivan's pinned in. Sullivan trying to kick it off her left skate there. Otto trying to dig it out. It's a 2-on-2 battle. Picked out by the Sioux. Chipped off there to underneath the net for Regan. Pinching in is going to be Pazin. Pazin gets it on her forehand backhand. Spinorama collected by Sullivan. Sullivan left dot. Cuts back to the left hash mark now. Goes cross ice for Tubble. Tubble at the blue line. Over to Myers right dot. Myers rips one. Rebound out front. Sends up in the air over the net. It went in. That's going to be a Mia Sullivan Chicago mission goal on the rebound. Lily Myers fires his shot. In comes Sullivan, who chips one up in the air. And Mia Sullivan is on the boards, folks. So that went from Tubble to Myers to Sullivan, who buries it with 10-17 here in the second period. Your lineup now, Schneider, Lincoln, Myers. It's a little R&B on D from left to right. Schneider left wing at Link on your face-off, shoved by one hand of the defenseman of the Greyhounds, thrown back towards their bench on the far side for Lyric. Lyric sends one right out of the zone, back in the hands of Schneider, and it's Schneider here on the near side. Here comes Kyler across the blue line, sends one up off the dasher board, ringing around from left to right. On the far side, it's Myers comes in, sends it over to Schneider. Schneider's got Link in the slot over to Lyric. Bessie came streaking in hard there. Bessie back to Schneider. Kyler spins it out to Lyric. Lyric left point. Fires one over. Looking for Lily Myers on the back door. And it's just out of her wheelhouse for Lily Myers. Boy, it was just, that puck would have been about a foot to the left. That was right in Lily's wheelhouse. She had to adjust to catch it. And we're going to, how you doing? And we're going to have to get one and reface off here in the offensive zone. Right wing circle. Roth now at the half wall in the slot there. Lyric sends it over here to the near side for Schneider. It's still Schneider, Link, and Myers. Down behind the net for Link. Link shoves one off one hand for Lily. Lily, right corner, slams it out towards Lyric. Lyric comes pitching in, sends it right back towards the net. Schneider right at her feet. Fires one, saved by the goaltender off her pads. Rebounded to Schneider. Schneider back over to Bessie. Bessie, right point. Walks it over, goes DD to Roth. Off her stick. And she's going to be backhanded in John Wilson style towards Lily Myers. Lily takes the girl down from the Greyhounds. They're going to slam it out of zone, but it's collected by Tate Roth right in front of us. Roth sends one forward, picked up by Link. Link carrying it in, trying to get control of it, and shoved off the puck by two Greyhounds. Here comes the third one. Loose change collected by Schneider. Schneider over to Bessie. Bessie, right point. Top of the circle, fires one. Knocked down in front. Puck is still loose in front of that. Picked up by Schneider. Out to Roth, left point. Roth, top left circle. Fires one forward off the sticks of the defenders. And it's picked up by Roth on the left hash mark, who sends one back down. Greyhounds pick it back up. Top of the left circle. They're trying to muscle it out of zone, but it's kept in by Bessie. And Bessie rings it back behind the net. Link leaves it go for Schneider. Schneider trying to bounce it up to the middle. No go. Picked up by Schneider. Backhands it toward Bessie at the right point. Bessie, D to Dieter, Pazin. Pazin, spinorama pass to Sullivan. Sullivan curling back down low. Hits the brakes and cuts back. Blows a tire, but gets it over to Bessie. Pazin. Pazin fires one off of the Greyhound stick, and out of play it goes into the net. Or into the netting behind the goaltender. 8:31 to go here in the second period. There was 12 minutes on the clock when this period started. Remember, folks, it's 15, 12, 15 in this tournament. Carolina Hurst still has the net. And Mission goes for the line change. It's now going to be Otto, Mac, Regan, and Sullivan. Blue Liners are going to be Tubble and Pazin. In the left wing corner, the Greyhounds win the faceoff, and they go D to D, ring it off to the far side. Pinching in is Pazin. Looking to break it out was the Greyhounds. Look at that stretch pass real quick. The Mission snuffed it out, though. And it's sent over here to the near side. Collected by Emerson. Emerson, top left circle, walks one forward. Pad saved by the goaltender. Kicked out in the hands of Mac Regan. Mac cycles for Otto. Otto, left hash marks, brings it up back behind the net, and it trickles off to the far side. Sullivan muscles through it and powers through the defender, hanging on to it, and she kicks it forward to herself. Right hash marks. Try to send it back towards the Zamdors, but it's blocked by the Greyhounds. Trying to get it out of the zone. Bounces over Pazin's stick. Pazin tied up in front of the Greyhound benches. Otto slams up off the dasher boards and the glass in front of the penalty boxes. Into the right wing corner. It's going to be Chuck on the forecheck now. Chuck comes streaking in hard. Sophia Monaco makes her way out into the ice now. Greyhounds coming across. Thrown forward here for the Greyhounds. Back checking is going to be Charlie. Picked up by Pazin. Pazin sends one forward. Tied up by the Greyhounds. Thrown right back into the corner for Evie Pazin going to work. Left to right behind the net of Hurst. Evie makes a move. Bottom of the right circle. Sends one forward to Chuck. Chuck collects it. Sends it over to Helen Lane. It's Helen and Sophia in a 2-on-2. Right across, left wing side. Helen hanging on to it. Monaco going to work in front of the slot. Helen bodied off the puck into the right wing corner. Helen's going to have to regroup. Sends it back down low for Sophia. Sophia sending pass for Chuck. Spinner ram and puck in front of the net. The goaltender's going to smother it. That was a nice little exchange there. See if we can get the replay on that one. And Helen loses it off the right circle. Gets to it and sends it back for Sophia. Sophia quick spins it off to Chuck. Off a Chuck stick. It trickles towards the goaltender, who makes the save. Lineup stays the same. I like the give and go. It's going to be Chuck along with Helen and Sophia up front. Gianna left hash marks. Gianna fires it forward. Tipped by Sophia. Saved by the goaltender. Sister to sister right there. Out to the right point. Schwartz fires one low. Tipped by Charlie. Saved by the goaltender. Back over to Helen. Helen fires one forward over to the right wing corner. Brings off here to the near side. Picked up by G. G chips it down low for Chuck. Leaves it for Sophia. Sophia coming around. Backhands it back to Chuck. Chuck's got Helen on the devil's door. Chuck tries to wrap. No go. Back in the hands of Charlie. Cycles it back for Sophia. Sophia tried to finish it off to Helen. No go. And Sophia picks up loose change. Sends it back into the corner for Helen. Greyhounds need a line change, folks. 6:37 to go here in the period. Out to G, left point. G fires one. Tipped by Sophia up over the crossbar into the glass. And it's the Greyhounds coming in. Sophia picks up backhand pass in front of the net. Nobody home from the mission. Picked up by Ella Scotty. Scotty, right hash marks into the hands of Sophia. Chipped out by the Greyhounds. Pass Schwartz. It's going to be Gianna in a foot race. Gianna comes trucking in, firing a shot right in front of Hurst, who scoops it up like a first baseman as Gianna came to put pressure on her. Caroline, the chopper two hoppers, scoop. Then we get a whistle at 6:15 to go here in the second period. Your lineup now, as Coach Courtney changes it up. Ella Scotty, Alexis Bornhoff, and Sarah Reeder in center. It's going to be R&B on D. In the slot was Roth and Scotty. Bessie's going to pick it up behind the net of Hurst. Shoves it off backhand here to the near side for Scotty. Greyhounds pick it off, though. And Ella Scotty's got to go to work. Battling it out in the right wing corner. Sends it off here underneath the net. Lyric picks it up on the left side. Lyric shoves it off up the boards. Gets it out towards Reeder. Reeder didn't see it. Up and out of the zone. That's offsides. And we're going to get it. It's delayed offsides. Reeder sends one forward towards Ella Scotty. Ella going down on the left wing corner. Looking to cycle for Reeder. Ella hangs onto it now. Top of the left circle. Coming all the way across. Motioning towards the slot for Bornhoff. Bornhoff right hash marks. Gets bumped. Loses the puck. It's picked up by Ella Scotty now. Scotty knocked off the puck. Bornhoff there to collect it. Bornhoff right hash marks. Harassed by two. Into the hands of Bessie from the right point. Bessie fires one. Tipped by Reeder. Into the left wing corner. Good net front presence by Gangrene dressed in all white. Reeder makes the move. Cycles it back for Bornhoff. Two red jerseys right in front of it as Alexis is going to battle out trying to fish that one forward. Knocked down and kept in by Roth, who sends it back towards Bornhoff behind the net. Bornhoff makes the move. Sends a pass up front. Right in front for Reeder. Reeder fires a shot saved by the goaltender. Out to the left point for Roth. Roth walking across. Mohawks curls and fires a shot. No rebound as Bornhoff came in looking for the goaltender to drop that one. Would have had a wide open 5-hole. But the goalie had the glove right in front of her chest there. No rebound given. Nice work by the goaltender of the Greyhounds. And mission complete the line change. Your lineup now is going to be Schneider, Lincoln, Myers. Myers in the slot. Schneider along the boards. Tubble and Pazin from left to right. In the right wing corner for Lily. Lily right hash marks. Greyhounds cut her off. There were 3 red jerseys all over Lily on that one. Down behind the goal line it goes, brings it off here to the near side. Greyhounds pushing it up the ice, cut off by Link. Knocked down by Link at the blue line. She makes a move on it. Let the Greyhounds chip it loose. And it's going to be Schneider now on the back check. Cross ice pass picked off by Myers and Link. Back over to Pazin. Pazin to Myers. Myers across the blue line in front of Mission benches. Mission headed to the net numbers. Link right on the Devil's door. Bodied off the puck. Greyhounds coming in. We're going to get a whistle here on somebody. Hooking is going to be the call. Must have been a little bit of the spun out from Link that caused the penalty. Number 4 from the Greyhounds going to the box here in the second period for hooking. And the Mission are headed to the one-man advantage. 4:35 to go here in the second. This power play brought to you by Big Sammy's Hot Dogs. Remember what Big Sammy says, eat more hot dogs. Now serving 2 locations, one in Elk Grove and one in Elgin. Try the mozzarella logs, folks. They're fantastic. Your power play unit out there now is going to be Link, Chuck, and Myers. Link fires one on the Devil's door. Your blue liners are going to be Schneider and Tubble. And it's going to be Link in the left wing corner. Carrying it out, sends it over to Emerson. Emerson walking the left point. All the way over to the middle now. Drops it for Schneider. Schneider backhands over to Emerson. Right hash marks. Emerson patiently waits. Sends it over to Kyla now. Kyla quarterbacking it behind that post. You just can't see it. Link comes in. Top left circle. Walks it in. Fires one low. Tipped by Chuck. Saved by the goaltender. Back in the hands of the Greyhounds. Trying to get it out. Cut off by Morgan Link. Morgan over to Emerson. Right point. Emerson right that. Fires one low. Rebound out front. Nope. No rebound given. Goaltender right in the pads there. Collects it. And they get a whistle there at $1.19 remaining here on that Big Sammy's power play. 3:54 to go here in the period. It's Helen Lane along with Reeder and Bornhoft up front. It's going to be Pazin and Schwartz on the blue line. Bornhoft collects it, sends it over to Quinn. Quinn over here to Pazin. Pazin left side. Sends it in the corner for Bornhoft. Bornhoft walks it in, bottom left circle, makes a move towards the high point. Drops it for Pazin. Pazin sends it back over to Bornhoft in the left wing. Hashmarks down low for Reeder, looking for the give and go. Bornhoft to Reeder, knocked away by the Greyhounds, who tossed it out of the zone past Schwartz. And it's going to be Quinn in a foot race. Down behind the net of Hurst, right to left. Here comes Quinn on the far side. Quinn's got Reeder breaking up the ice. Reeder makes a move towards the penalty boxes now. Cuts back to the middle looking for Bornhoft. No go. And it's Reeder carried across wide left. There are 43 seconds to go on this Big Sammy's power play. Reeder hits the brakes underneath the net. Sends it out to Pazin left point. Pazin patiently wait. Goes high point for Schwartz. Schwartz fires one right across. Saved by the goaltender. Who's going to cover it? We're going to get a whistle. 31 seconds to go on that Big Sammy's power play. And Mission go for the line change. Your lineup now, Sullivan, Regan, and Adelino. It's a little R&B on D. Regan tied up, trying to get it over. Picked up by Adelino, sends it over to Bessie. Bessie walking the blue line now, sends it over here to the near side for Roth. Roth patiently waiting over to Sullivan. Sullivan left hash marks, back over to Roth playing catch with it. Who goes back to Sullivan left side. Sullivan high point for Bessie. Bessie keeping it, bounces off her stick and thrown out of the zone by the Greyhounds with 10 seconds to go on that Big Sammy's Hot Dogs power play. Picked up by Roth underneath the net and goes back to the outside. Gives it to Adelino. Otto's got Mack breaking off, blocked off the stick of the Greyhounds. Sullivan back checking and picks it up, and that's going to do it for the Big Sammy's power play. Roth over to Lyric. Lyric touches towards Adelino. Otto sends one towards the right wing corner, knuckling end over run. The puck bounces off the bottom of the boards, and it's picked up by Mack on the loose change. Mack out to left point for Roth. Roth walking it in, sends it back into the corner for Adelino. The Greyhounds doing a nice job of clogging up the middle there. They put 4 red jerseys pretty much all into it as they collapse on it all inside the house. 2:08 to go here in the second period. Sent off here to the near side for Sullivan. Greyhound's going to send one forward. Mack Regan coming flying back there. It's not that one. Bottom of the circle. Mack trying to send one across. We're going to get a whistle.
It was off.
The net is off.
Like 1 inch.
There you go. Yep, I see the referee moving it. Net was off, folks. 1:58 to go here in the second. Mission completes the line change. Your lineup now, Scotty, Reeder, and Bornhoff. Pazin and Tubble on the blue line. Reeder tied up. Greyhounds trying to muscle it forward. Picked up by Bornhoff. Bornhoff fires one in front of the net. It rings out here to the near side. It's going to be collected by Evie Pazin. Pazin fakes to the outside, goes inside. Top left circle, trying to send one across the Reeder. Intercepted by the Greyhounds. Here they're coming the other way in front of Tubble one-on-one. And it rings it off the back of the boards in the left wing corner to the right wing side. Comes trucking all the way across. To be picked up by Tubble. Tubble on the far side now. Sends one out to Bornhoff. Bornhoff's got Scotty breaking. Off the stick of the Greyhounds. Going to be Ella Scotty with speed. Ella unabated. Left side. Comes in for him backhand. Gets taken down. And that's going to be a mission power play. I don't think they're going to call a penalty shot. Well, the $1.24, the Mission are headed to the one-man advantage remaining here in the second period. So as Rocco would say, that's a penalty resulting in a Mission power play. Tripping is the call. Number 12 going to the box. And the Mission are headed to the one-man advantage. This one-man advantage brought to you by Jay's Beef in Harwood Heights on Montrose and Narragansett. Jay's Beef. You've tried the rest? Now try the best. Stop in and see Jay, Johnny, Frankie, the Fortuna brothers. Tell them I said hi, folks. Schneider walking in left side. Sends one 5-hole save by the goaltender. Back in the hands, rebounded to Kyla. 1:13 to go here in the period. $1.48 on that Jay's Beef power play. Over to Link. Link out to Tubble. Tubble's going to walk it over to Schneider. Schneider left out. Fires under the slot for Willie Myers. Fires a shot saved by the goaltender. And it's picked up by Schneider. Left dot. Schneider trying to get it back to the right post. Into the hands of, that's a hand pass. We're going to get a whistle. And it's got to go outside the zone. So Mission are going for the line change. 53.1 seconds to go here in the period. Minute 30 on that Jay's Beef power play. Your lineup now is going to be Scotty along with Reeder and Bornhoff. Your blue liners are going to be Pazin and Schwartz. It's Ella Scotty gets tripped up there, picked up by Bornhoff, right hash marks. Mission looking to set it up. Bornhoff, bottom of the right circle, patiently waits now, comes off into the near side. Winging around, Reeder at the left hash marks now, but Bornhoff backs off. A little saucer pass over to Reeder. Reeder bottom of the left circle, comes down low. Behind the goal line she goes. Scotty posted up in front of the net. Center pass towards Ella Scotty. Ella fires one in, rebound, passing, and it's another shot in. And I believe that's Alexis Bornhoff on the rebound. Let's get the replay on that, folks. Can I get it fast enough? There you get Alexis on the rebound. So that went from Alexis Bornhoff. That went from Reeder to Ella Scotty to Bornhoff at 31.2 seconds to go here on the power play in the second period. Your score is 3-0 as we make its way back out to center ice. Your lineup now, Sophia Monaco, along with Helen Lane and Mia Sullivan. Your blue liners are going to be R&B. A little Roth and Bessie, right to left to right. Into the left wing corner, and it looks like Mission are going to be shorthanded. Lyric Bessie going to go to the box for tripping, I believe. At 22.3 seconds to go here in the period. This penalty kill brought to you by Tim Hortons. There's always time for Tim Hortons. Tim Hortons, the official Canadian coffee of the Chicago Mission. Parents, your penalty killers out there now are going to be Monaco and Helen Lane up front. It's going to be Schwartz and Roth on your blue line. And the Greyhounds trying to muscle it out here. Monaco comes to fire and block save. And a chipped over the rebound off of Hurst. And the Greyhounds are on the board on the power play. With 8.8 seconds to go, number 4 picks up the goal on the rebound. Shot from the point, big kick save by Carroll, left the juicy rebound off the left post. And it's 3-1. Your lineup now is going to be Monaco along with Lane and Sullivan. Blue liner is going to be Schwartz and G. It's going to be the Greyhounds looking to go cross ice here, thrown away by them, picked up by Gianna, and that sound is the end of the second period. So at the end of 2, it's the Chicago Mission 3 and the Greyhounds 1 as we head to the second intermission. The second intermission brought to you by Fireball Cinema Whiskey. Fireball, ignite the night. At least that's what it says on a bottle anyway. Enjoy the intermission, folks, and the second half of our player spotlight, Ella Scotty. Welcome back, folks. It's the final frame here at Mohawk Ice Arena in Hamilton, Ontario. Your starting lineup for Gangrene, dressed in all white for the third. Bornhoff, Reeder, and Scotty. Blue liner is going to be Roth and Bessie. A little R&B on D. Hurst has the net. And down behind the right wing corner, Bessie's going to swing it off here to the near side for Bornhoff. Bornhoff try to chip it in the air, knocked down by the Greyhounds in the left wing corner, battling it out. Bessie along with Bornhoff. Chipped up in the air on the back right wing corner. Now it's Roth coming in. Roth shoving it forward towards Reeder. Reeder can't quite get a handle on it. It's back behind the net for the Greyhounds. Spinner around the pass to the far side. Blocked by Reeder. Back in the hands of Roth. Roth in front of the Zamdors now trying to shove one forward towards Scotty. And it's Ella's going to fish it out. Mohawks and spinner around pass over to Bornhoff. It's Bornhoff in front of the Greyhound benches. Top of the left circle. Bornhoff comes across high slide looking to drop it for Scotty. Puck is picked up by Bornhoff once again, and she curls and fires one back towards the net. Picked up by Reeder. Reeder just off her reaching hands on the left wing corner. Reeder hauls back around, hanging on to it. Coming in is going to be Scotty for support. Ella over to Bornhoff, who slams it down towards the boards, and it's picked up by the Greyhounds. Back in the hands of Bornhoff. Bornhoff now going to work. Pulls around to her forehand. Over to Reeder, left dot. Reeder sends it over to the point for Pazin. Pazin waits patiently, puts back in. Knocked by the Greyhounds, picked up by Tubble. Tubble fires one right into the glove of the goaltender, who flashes the leather. And we're going to get a whistle at 13:50 to go here in the third. And we'll get an offensive zone face-off for the Green Machine. Your lineup now is going to be Sullivan, Regan, and Adelino. Blue liners are going to be Pazin and Tubble. Regan trying to shove one forward. In the right wing corner it goes. Knocked down by the Greyhounds. Sullivan and Adelino come in to battle it on the half wall. And here comes the Greyhounds out of the zone. Cut off by Mac, Regan, and Tubble. In the left wing corner, it's picked up right here on the near side by Emerson. Emerson forward down to Mia. Mia to Mac. Mac across the blue line, wide left, sends it in the left swing hash mark. She's got Adelino and Toe Sullivan in front of the net. Mac hits the brakes, goes, she flies right by, sends it over to the point for Pazin. Pazin, Mohawks, and spin pass right back into Mac. Swatted away by the Greyhounds. That puck's going to go all the way down. We're going to get an icing. And we're going to bring that one all the way back. 13:16 to go here in the third period. Stands pat up front, but goes to the defensive change. Otto in the half wall, Sullivan in the slot. Mack at center, and Schwartz and G on D from right to left. Referee looking back at Adelino. Face off one for Otto. Otto to G. G hangs onto it, sends one towards the net, off of the winger, and knuckling into the right wing corner as it went end over end. Out here to the near side in front of Schwartz. Not kept in by up in the air by Adelino. Sends one right back in from Schwartz. And it's Sullivan and Otto on the forecheck now. Thrown back here, reversing the ice. Out towards Schwartz. Schwartz, right point. Curls back and fires. No, pulls back, top of the right circle. Sends one towards the net. Blocked by the defender. Picked up by Morgan and Link. And it's going to be a one-on-one in front of Gianna. In front of the Michigan benches. Gianna's going to cut her off right at the blue line there. All the way towards the Zamdors. And it's going to be Schwartz who sends one back up the boards. Picked off by the Greyhounds. Tipped one forward. Covered by Hurst. And a little bit of extracurriculars there. Myers came in and bumped the girl from the Greyhounds, and now the referee's going to talk to him about not hitting girls after the whistle. Your lineup now is going to be Myers on the half wall, Link at center, Schwartz and G on D. Gianna's going to send one up off the glass. Puck is twirling into right. Here comes Morgan Link to shove it out. No go. Collected by the Greyhounds. Coming in is G. Forced her to go underneath the net with it. Picked up by Schwartz now. Schwartz pushes one forward. Poke check by Gianna up in the air towards Hurst. Hurst is going to smother it. And at 12:21, we get a whistle. And the Mission go for the line change on defense. Faceoff moves over to the left wing circle to the right of Hurst. It's going to be Schneider, Lincoln, Myers up front, little R and B on D. And it's going to be Bessie, sends it up off the glass, knocked down by the Greyhounds, thrown right back the other way, kicked off of Lyric Shingars into the hands of Roth. Roth slams one up in the air, out of the zone towards the Greyhound benches, and the Greyhounds regrouping going the other way. Morgan comes in to put a shoulder on it, backing up as the Greyhounds. In the zone it goes, knocked down by Morgan to Roth. Roth chips one out back in, and fanning on as the defenseman of the Greyhounds, up in the air from Roth. Roth in front of her own blue line. Pulling back is Annie Myers, poke check by Rush. She lost a little bit of an edge there and didn't quite have control of it. Down behind the goal line it goes. Bessie rubs her off and it's picked up by Link. Link cut off with the left half wall now. Here comes Lily Myers. Greyhounds pick it up, left wing hash marks come walking in, fires a shot, blocker safe, up in the air, in front of the crease, swatted into the right wing corner for Schneider. Schneider's calming things down, sends it back in behind the net for Bessie. We've seen that play before, folks. Nationals 2 years ago. Puck went up in the air over Carroll and went into the net. Schneider in the devil right behind the net looking for Lincoln Myers. Couldn't get it to either one as the Greyhounds collapsed on her. Hasn't slams one back in, and it's Schneider going to work in the left wing corner. Schneider down behind the net, left to right, here on the inside. Hangs onto it, sends one towards the net for Monaco, just off of Monaco's stick. Chopped it by Schneider, back in the hands of Helen Lane. Helen sends one across for Sophia. Sophia tied up, rebound on front for Monaco once again. Greyhounds send it up here to the near side. We're coming out of the zone towards Emerson. Michigan going to have to regroup. Emerson cuts back, sends it over to Sophia. Sophia cuts across, kicked away but for Schneider. Schneider backhands one in, knocked down by the group, the Greyhounds, picked up by Monaco. Monaco's got Helen in the slot, couldn't get it to her. Monaco right on their side, looking for Chuck. And to Charlie in the slot. Charlie picks it, fires a shot. That's a Charlie Proto Chicago Mission goal! Monaco comes curling all the way around, looking for Charlie, comes streaking in, makes the pass to Chuck. Chuck gets it, collects it, goes top shelf where Mama hides the cookies. Charlie from Sophia Monaco at 10:41 here in the third. And it's 4-1, folks. It's Monaco, Helen, and Chuck up there now, along with Pazin and Tubble. Tubble picks it up across center ice and sends one in deep past the linesman. And it's going to be Chuck going to work in the left wing corner along with Helen. Monaco bottom left circle now looking for the cycle pass. And Monaco going to regroup, get out to the left dot. Helen over to Tubble. Monaco head towards the tip by Sophia. Rebound, passing. Monaco sends another one to the net. Chuck on the rebound, wadded away by the defense. Picked up here by Monaco on the near side. And it's going to come out to be this Greyhounds. Chipped it past Tubble. Picked up by Pazin. Pazin patiently waits. Sends one back up towards Sophia and Helen. It's up to Helen Lane. Helen kicks it to herself. Goes wide right. Top of the right circle. Monaco breaking back door. Helen sends the rebound shot pass up front. And Charlie comes streaking in hard. Snows the goaltender, I think. Hopefully not. I don't think she meant to. 10:03 to go here in the third period. Michigan goes for the line change. It's going to be Bornhoft, Reeder, and Ellis Scotty. Schwartz and G on D. In the slot goes Bornhoft and Scotty. Schwartz pinching in top of the right circle. Gianna high left point. Schwartz, top of the right circle, slams one into the corner down behind the goal line. Pass Bornhoft into the hands of Scotty. Scotty lost it off her stick. She's hemmed in. Bornhoft coming in for support. Reeder left dot. Scotty trying to send one over to Reeder now as the Greyhounds cut her off and picked it off and kicked it out of the zone. Into the hands of Schwartz, and we're going to get a penalty. Ellis Scotty going to the box for hooking. I didn't see it, folks, but the Missioner's shorthanded. Fourth penalty on Gangrene in this contest. One more penalty on Coach Courtney's squad, and if you have a ticket to today's game, you'll get yourself a coupon for a free crumble cookie. That coupon only good on Sundays. Your penalty kill brought to you by Classic Packaging of Northbrook, Illinois. Classic Packaging. You can't have a penalty without a box. Your penalty kill unit out there now is going to be Mac and Otto. Otto comes streaking out there. Blue liners are going to be Pazin and Tubble. Greyhounds controlling right side. Pass in front of the net there. Stick away by Hurst. Greyhounds controlling. Mac Regan comes in to fish it out. It's Mac up the ice. It's Mac with speed. Otto and toe in a 2-on-1. Mac makes the move at the blue line. Swatted away by the Greyhounds. Mac controls. Bottom of the right circle. Trying to send one towards the net. Mac takes her down here on the near side. No call on that one. Battling it out. You can't really see it because of the glass, folks. It's going to be McKenna Regan versus 3. It's giving them all she can handle down there as Mac Regan going to work on the near side. Mac still holding on to it. Nice job by number 38, killing this penalty. 1:15 to go on this Classic Packaging PK. It's Ottolino on the back check now. Otto, and along with Pazins, cut him off in the right wing corner. Greyhounds trying to set it up down low now. Patiently waiting over to the right hash marks. Trying to do overload right in front of Hurst. Chopped up in the air, back off to the right wing corner. Out to the right point. Coming on is Ottolino, forced her to go right hash marks. Pazin coming in, Otto regrouping. Cross ice pass towards the winger of the Greyhounds. Now back out to the high point. Otto coming in, left dot. Greyhounds setting it back up into an umbrella. Otto comes out, left dot, fires one forward, blocked by Pazin. Turn around and a shot and a save to Hurst as Caroline flashes the leather with 38 seconds to go here on this Classic Packaging PK. 8:25 to go here in the third period. Your lineup now, Bornhoft and Reeder up front, R and B on D. The B in the left wing corner, R in the slot. Coming out is Bornhoft. Saucer pass over by Reeder. Reeder going to put pressure on him. They can't get it in. Kicked out of the zone by Reeder. Bornhoft on the forecheck. Greyhounds is harassed by Alexis. Alexis picks her pocket. It's Bornhoft in the right corner. Hanging on to it is going to be Bornhoft now. Battling it out with two girls from the Greyhounds. Coming in is Reeder for support. Throwing cross ice in the slot for the Greyhounds. They're going to headman it up towards Roth. Poke check by Tate. Chip past Roth. Picked up by Reeder, who slams one right back the other way. With 10 seconds to go on that classic packaging PK as it heads towards the goaltender of the Greyhounds, who's going to chip it off to Bornhoft. Bornhoft turns and fires. Blocker saved by the Greyhound goalie. What a save, as that was point-blank range, folks. Bessie looking to get it over to Reeder. We're even strength now. Bessie fires a clapper. Tipped by Bornhoft. Up in the air off the goaltender, stick in the left wing corner. Bornhoft gets her own rebound. Bornhoft coming in, bodied off by the defenseman, and chipped out here towards the blue line of Roth. Sent past the legs of Roth. No icing is waved off. And it's going to go all the way down the right wing corner. Roth in a foot race, coming around with speed, right to left. She's got Link here on the near side. Bounce the pass up to Link. Link shoved off the puck by the Greyhounds. Coming in is Roth to swat it out. Back in the hands of Bessie. Bessie pulling it back now. Comes in and swings it off to the far side for Bornhoft. Bornhoft, right hash marks on the far side. Can't dig it out of the boards, and it's sent back the other way for Roth. Roth underneath the net of Hurst. Here to the near side for Bessie. Bessie sends one towards Link. Link to Reeder. Reeder sings it out to Bornhoft. Bornhoft at center, going to backhand it in his own Jalmerson style. And it's going to go behind the net. Link on the forecheck, takes the outside route. Knocked it loose, but it's in the right wing corner, collected by the Greyhounds. Coming in is going to be Lily Myers. Lily chopped it out. Picked up here, it's going to be a one-on-one in front of Gianna. Gianna in front of the blue line. Going to poke check it free right in front of the benches. Moving it forward. Gianna's got a hook. Where's the call on that one? Right in front of the Greyhound benches, thrown back the other way. In the right wing corner it goes for Schwartz. 6:38 to go here. Schwartz here on the near side. Sauced up off a stick. Kicked forward towards Lily Myers. Picked up by Morgan Link. Morgan sends one over to Lily, chopped it down out of midair. It's Lily Myers going to the net. Left wing dot comes in, hooked up, hangs in the left wing corner. It's going to be missing on the power play. Myers sends it back behind the net for Schneider. As Hurst goes to the net, Mac Regan comes on the ice. It's Schwartz in the right wing corner, sends it down low for Schneider. Finally touched, nope, not touched by the Greyhounds. Picked up by Lily Myers. Myers coming around now, drops it for G. G, spinning ramp pass, pushed off the puck there, and it's picked up by the Greyhounds. Gianna felt like she had nowhere to go with it. Rather than throw it away, we'll get a whistle there. And number 91, it looks like. Yep, 91. Heads to the box. Here in the third period, it's 6:06. Hooking is going to be the call. And the Missioner headed to the one-man advantage. This power play brought to you by Bubby's Beef and Red Hots in Elk Grove Village, Illinois. Bubby's Beef and Red Hots, the best fresh cut fries this side of the Des Plaines River. Stop in and see Andy. Tell him I said hi, folks. Tubble at the run of the point, sends one forward, tipped by Myers, saved by the goaltender. Chipped in the left wing dot, picked up by Schneider. Missing on it is going to be Myers. Schneider collects it as the defenseman tried to slam it out. Tubble sends it over to Link, right dot. Link sends it across for Myers, intercepted by the Greyhounds as they chip it out of the zone. 1:35 to go on that Bubby's Beef and Red Hots power play. Tubble sends it cross ice for Sullivan. Sullivan touches it forward to Myers. Myers taking it wide right across the blue line. Top of the right circle. Right hash marks come down to the dot. Fires one forward. Just missing the stick of Mia Sullivan. Schneider collects that loose change. She's tied up by one and muscles it out towards Tubble. Tubble walks it in. Fires over to here to Link. Link walks it in right dot. Fires one. Blocker save. Nice save by the goaltender. That was Link at point blank range. And it's going to be Link on her own rebound. Left wing hash mark. Sends it back out to Emerson high point. Emerson back over to the corner for Schneider. Curls around to her forehand. Picks it up. Patiently waiting, looking, send it over to Myers in the slot. Myers fans on the shot, into the right wing corner. Myers is going to get it. Comes behind the net off the left post, now over to Schneider, left dot. Schneider to Tubble. Tubble, high point. Sends it over to Myers. Myers trying to fight more towards the net. Blocked by the Greyhounds, out to Emerson. Emerson back over here to the near side. 40 seconds to go here on that Bubby's Beef and Red Hots power play. Emerson fires one, tipped by Sullivan. Down the left wing corner, chopped that by Schneider. Up in the air it goes. Sullivan knocks it down to herself. In the right wing corner, Sullivan to Link. Sullivan makes her way back over to the net. Tubble, point. Walking it in over to Schneider. Schneider over the bumper. Trying to get it over to Link now. Is looking for Myers. Bornhoft out there in the bumper position. Tubble fires a rebound. Pad save in the hands of Link. Link fires one across the Bornhoft. Out to the left point. Back in here to Tubble. Tubble over to Link. Link right dot. Bottom circle. Fires one forward for Sullivan. That's going to be a Morgan Link Chicago Mission goal. Finally got one in underneath the goaltender. At 4:20 here in the third on the power play. So that went from Schneider to Tubble to Link. And it's 5-1, folks. That's 2 power play goals for Gang Green out of 3 opportunities. Not bad on the power play. Your lineup now is going to be Chuck, Lane, and Monaco. Blue liner is going to be R&B. It's Sophia going to work behind the goal line. Sophia's got her pin in. Leaves for Helen. Helen up Chuck to Bessie. Bessie slams it forward. Tipped by Monaco in the left wing corner for Helen Lane. Helen bodied off the puck. Here comes Charlie for support. Monaco trying to get open on the left dot there. It's a 2-on-2 battle there in the corner. Central left wing hash marks pitched out. Pitching it was going to be Roth. And a loose change going to be collected by Sophia. Sophia pulls it back, patiently waits, sends it right back up the Chuck, picked up by Roth. Roth lost up her stick. Here comes Lyric Bessie, picking up a loose change, sends one knuckling into the left wing corner. It's Monaco with speed down, the left wing corner, chipped away by the Greyhounds. Coming down the back check, it's going to be Brodel and Helen Lane. A loose change for Roth. Roth sends one right back in. Immediately left to right, it's going to be Sophia picking up the loose change behind the goaltender. Fakes left, goes right. Sophia right dot, sends one towards the net of Charlie. Just missing on the connection for Roth. Roth slams him off the dasher boards for Chuck. Chuck trying to get it down low for Helen. Got Monaco in a slot. Helen carries it off here to the near side. Poke check by the Greyhounds. Backing off is going to be Monaco for Bessie. Bessie tipped by Helen Lane. Rebound in front of the blue paint. Monaco poked it free. Roth couldn't get to it as the Greyhounds slammed it out of the zone. That puck's going to go all the way down to the right wing corner. We're going to get an icing. And we're going to bring that one all the way back. 3:07 remaining here in the contest. Face-off goes to the left wing circle. Your lineup now is going to be Adelino and Regan and Sullivan up front. Schwartz and G on D. Regan on your face-off for Otto. Otto sends one towards the net. Blocked by the Greyhounds here to the near side. Greyhounds reversing the ice. Go to the far side. Matt coming in. Out here in front. It's a 2-on-2 in front of Gianna. Here they coming. Right in front of the Mission benches. Gianna pokes it into the right wing corner. Gianna picks up speed. Cycling it back to the right. Hash marks cut off by the Greyhounds. Thrown forward towards the net off of Gianna's stick here to the near side for Sullivan. Sullivan's got Otto breaking up the ice. Tries the connection pass, and it was intercepted by the Greyhounds on the back check. Cross ice from Schwartz to Mack. Mack carried it off to the far side. Knuckles one forward to Adelino. It's Otto and Sullivan in a 2-on-1. Otto sends one across here in the right wing corner. 2:33 to go. Sullivan gets a handle on it. Otto in front of the net. Mack high F3. Sullivan carrying around left dot, looking to cycle it for Gianna. Gianna walks in, fires one low, blocked across the slot here for Schwartz. Schwartz fires from the hash marks. Another block shot by the Greyhounds. Sent one towards Schwartz to the blue line. Schwartz kept it in, sends it right back into the corner. Mac Regan coming across now. Pokes it forward with one hand. All the way down to the corner. Gianna gets shouldered into the boards, and a loose change collected by sister Sophia. Sophia sending past the Chuck, blocked away by the Greyhounds. Little idea, Chuck fires a shot, picked off by the Greyhounds out towards Gianna, left point. Gianna walks in and fires one over to Helen Lane. Helen going to work here, left hash marks, back over to Gianna. Gianna sends it over to Schwartz. Schwartz right side, Charlie in front of that, fires one forward. Screen goal, good screen by Chuck, but the goaltender with the sliding save. No rebound given with 1:49 to go here in the third. The Greyhound goalie, she's making her paycheck today, folks, especially here in this third period. Been a lot of mission shots. Your lineup as Mission completes the line change is Chuck along with Helen and Sophia. Sophia goes to the half wall, Chuck in the slot, Tuvel and Pazin on the blue line. Sophia over to Emerson. Emerson playing catch with the Sophia, who chips it down low for Helen, looking for the give and go. And back to Tuvel. Tuvel to Sophia. Sophia to Helen. And back behind the net, it's going to be Chuck now. Chuck going to work with Helen in the left wing corner. Puck throws off the half wall. It's a pile up on the interstate down there on the outside. Monaco comes in and put it stick, knocked it free for Tuvel. Tuvel pulls it back, makes a move towards the Greyhound benches. Tuvel gets the inside position and sends it into the left wing corner. And the Greyhounds are going to work. Knocked off the puck by the Greyhounds. Coming out of the zone, it's a 2-on-3. Adelino recovering here in the slot, helping out on defense. Firing a shot, snatching it out of midair is going to be Caroline Hurst with 1:11 remaining here in the third period. And Mission completes the line change. Your lineup now is Sullivan along with Regan and Otto. It's Tuvel and Pazin on the blue line. In the corner, sent out of the zone by Pazin towards Adelino. Otto's going to come trucking down. That's going to get all the way down there for an icing. We're going to get a whistle. And we're going to bring that one all the way back. Your lineup stays the same. Sullivan, Regan, and Adelino. Little R&B on D now. I take that back, change on the back end. In the slot goes Bessie, then Sullivan and Adelino. Roth on the half wall on the far side. Swatted forward in the left wing corner. It's going to be Bessie going to get it now. Just under 1 minute remaining here in the period. Out of the zone off Adelino. Stick collected by the Greyhounds. Go cross ice. And it's picked up here by Mack. Regan on the forecheck along with Sullivan trapping on the inside. Rebound saved by the goaltender. Otto on the back check now at left wing hash marks. Greyhounds pushing it up the ice here in front of R&B. Sullivan comes across. Sent inside the zone by the Greyhounds right to left. 36 seconds to go here in the contest. And a little D-to-D pass behind the back from Bessie to Roth. Roth hits the brakes and she flies right by. Roth from her feet. Kicked it out towards Bessie to Sullivan. Sullivan couldn't quite get a handle on it. Bessie gets it and sends it out off the stick of Adelino. That's going to be an icing if it gets there. It does. And we're going to bring that one all the way back. 18.2 seconds to go here in the contest. Your score is 5-1. Mission completes the line change. It's Bornhoff, Reeder, and Scotty. Your blue liner is going to be Schwartz and G. Bornhoff on a half wall, Reeder at center. Scotty on the breakout here, coming right up the ice. Into the jersey of Bornhoff, looking to break it towards Ellis Scotty. No go, kicked back and shoved out of the zone by Schwartz. That puck's going to go all the way down. No icing as it gets waved off. Right wing on the near side is going to be Ellis Scotty going to work down low. Picked up by Reeder. And that sound is the end of the game. Your final score here at Mohawk Ice Arena, the Chicago Mission 5 and the Greyhounds 1. As we head to my favorite part of the broadcast, Rockies recap. For the visiting Sault Ste. Marie Greyhounds, penalties in the second period by number 4 for hooking at 4:35. Number 12 goes to the box in the second period for tripping at 1:24. 91 hooking in the third at 6:06. The lone goal scored by the Greyhounds by number 4 with 8.8 seconds in the second period on the power play. For the home team, Chicago Mission. Lots of stuff on the score sheet for this one, folks. Home penalties. The first one given to Alexis Bornhoff, even though it wasn't her. Tripping in the first period at 14:37. Quinn Schwartz goes to the box in the first period at 8:44 for interference. Bessie tripping in the second at 22.3 seconds. Ellis Scotty hooking at 9:47 in the third. Goals scored by Ellis Scotty, assisted by Bornhoff and Schwartz at 3:28 in the first. Mia Sullivan gets one, assisted by Lily Myers and Emerson Tuvell at 10:17 in the second. Alexis Bornhoff with 31.2 seconds to go in the second period on the power play, assisted by Ellis Scotty and Sarah Reeder. At 10:41 in the third, Chuck gets one, assisted by Sophia Monaco. Morgan Link finishes off the scoring barrage by Gangrene, assisted by Emerson Tuvell and Kyle Schneider on the power play at 4:20 in the third. We hope you enjoyed the broadcast. Thank you for watching. Once again, your final score here from Mohawk Ice Arena, the Chicago Mission 5, the Sault Ste. Marie Greyhounds 1. We will see you tomorrow morning. Time to be determined yet. Check your local listings. So once again, thanks for watching, and good night, Minnesota Lakers Grandma, wherever you are.